Well, good evening, and it is a very good evening in Michigan tonight. And I want to thank my colleagues in the House and the Senate, the Speaker, the Senate Majority Leader, and all their colleagues for passing an outstanding road package that is going to help make Michigan a safer place. This is an investment of $1.2 billion over a number of years, but it's a sustainable investment. It addresses many questions in terms of actually growing with inflation in future years after it ramps up. One of the things I would mention to you that I'm particularly proud of is if you look back in history, you'll find this is the largest investment in transportation over the last 50 years in the state of Michigan. In terms of the revenue it'll bring in for roads alone, let alone this is the first major increase in registration fees over the last 30 years. So I want to appreciate the hard work of everyone coming together. This will lead to safer and better roads in our state and do it in a fiscally responsible way. It does require some investment of general funds, but again, we worked hard looking at future forecasts of the budget issues in the state of Michigan, so this will not be done at the expense of other people. So this is a good, strong package, and again, this is a good outcome. We have an infograph that gives you a number of the key bullet points, but I'm not going to walk through that right now. I know a number of you are on deadline and have issues there, so I actually want to give my colleagues a chance to say a few words in recognition of their hard work. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Senate Majority Leader Arlen Meekhoff. Arlen?
Thank you, Governor. Well, today we took another step forward on bringing Michigan into the 21st century with our roads. It's going to help our economy continue to grow. It's going to provide jobs for our kids and our grandchildren. I couldn't be more proud of working with the Governor, Lieutenant Governor, and the Speaker, and all our colleagues in the legislature to move this package forward. It's a great day in Michigan. It's a great day to be a Michigander. Mr. Speaker.
Thank you so much. This is a big night. This is a large accomplishment. I feel so strongly that as you look at all of the work that has been done, all of the major reforms that have been made over the last 5 years, the largest single issue I think that has evaded us to this point has been that of road funding. It's been an issue all of these years, but it's been an issue for far longer than that. Going back to the way that we fund our roads currently under this 1997 plan, and a situation where it was just creating a larger and larger hole, and we were underfunding the investment that we have on the ground. And so I think it's so important that we took action, because there's a huge cost to inaction, and it was important that we realized that and stepped up and protected the investment that the people of this state have made over the last several decades. And this is a plan that we can all be proud of. A lot of work went into this over a very long period of time to make sure that we were addressing the need, but doing it in a way that is fiscally responsible and that is taking great care as to what we are asking our folks to invest in and to what degree. So I think that this is a great plan that really compromises in a lot of ways to solve a problem. And that's what we have a track record for doing, coming together to solve tough problems. And now we'll move on to the next one. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, great. With that, I'm going to open up for questions. There are some time it takes to review all the bills, but I'm ready. And so as soon as they're prepared, I'll look forward to signing them, and we'll make sure you know that date, because I hope, and I'm sure we'll get a lot of people excited to be there for that signing ceremony.
And quick reminder, since we're streaming, if everybody could wait till the microphone, raise your hand, and either Dave or I will get to you right away.
This was a great exercise in relentless positive action. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, but a little more relentless on this one, but it was very good positive action and teamwork. You knew that had to happen tonight, didn't you? In terms of that phrase coming up.